Greetings, family and East Coast friends. It is wonderful to have you here with us at another amazing episode of Women of Impact. And for this special episode, I am so honored to have with us our president of the board of directors. This is a woman of outstanding accomplishments and a woman of many, many firsts. Her name is Ramona Reyes. Good afternoon, Ramona. How are you?
Hello, I'm wonderful. Thank you, Maria.
Well, I am so honored to have you in this humble but yet very powerful series of Women of Impact. This is the first time that we have a women of with a farm worker, migrant farm worker background as our leader. How do you feel about that?
I am extremely humbled to have the opportunity to even talk about this opportunity. Um, I I shared with you and many members of East Coast the excitement when I found out that that was the case. As many children or migrant farm working families, we want and strive to do what's best for our community. We are involved. We are change makers. It was such a joy when I went home and I actually found not only the fact that I am a migrant worker, but I'm also a product of Head Start program, the Texas Migrant Head Start program. It's an extraordinary opportunity to have a voice at the table, a position at the table, having a person or having the ability to bring my perspective, my background, my history, the fact that I too worked in the fields alongside my families and others, uh, understanding how I felt and how important it was and where it shifted my mindset to ensure that even though that is humbling work, even though that's hard work, that's necessary work, where do we make that shift and take advantage of those opportunities, such as Head Start, to get us and move us forward and out of the fields?
I want to talk a little bit about women of first, and I open up my remarks by talking about that for you, and it represents you. What message would you give to women that are listening right now who are I don't know if hesitant, but certainly find that overcoming those hurdles, it's not easy. What approach do you use to enter the field, with success, feeling accomplished, the new role that you're going to be doing for your for the archdiocese, but also in everything that you have done. You are the only Latina elected to the school board in the position that you're at. So talk to us a little bit about that.
I think the first thing that we all need to understand is that to reach a goal, it's never a straight line, right? There's zigzag, there's valleys, there's hills, there's all sorts of different ways to get to the goals that we have placed in front of us. Many times we get discouraged. Sometimes we try to take the same path that somebody else took, right? So as you continue to grow in your career and you're looking for mentors and you're looking for sponsors and you're looking for all those acronyms and people that other leaders or other classes or professional development tells you to do, go find yourself a sponsor, go find yourself a mentor, which is
Mhm. Yeah.
important. But as we make those decisions on who we select and who is best for us, is understanding that the way that they got there is not necessarily the same way that you're going to get there. We also got to really be realistic, especially somebody who's in Ohio, right? The Latino, the Hispanic population is not huge, is not large here. So our path might take a little bit longer. So sometimes we get a little discouraged. We feel that no one's in our corner.
Mhm.
So for me, the first thing I have to do is I and I just actually just said this at a panel. My first go-to is God. So I am a person of faith. That is where I'm at. When I feel despair, when I feel I haven't accomplished, when I feel I haven't met, when I'm angry. But I am very fortunate to have wonderful mentors. So
Mm.
looking for those individuals that actually will invest in my time, understanding that there are some mentors that are there for a short period of time to maybe
Mm.
help you accomplish that one task. or maybe there's a mentor that is for a longer period of time. Sometimes I've had a mentor that when I first started off, somebody that would guide me on how to serve on a board. So that is a particular skill. Um, a mentor that helped me serve on the school board, being the first elected Latina on the school board, being the first elected Latina in the city of Columbus. The last thing I would say is making sure that you're putting in your equity, your sweat equity, right? One of the first things that advice that I got when I was running for office is nobody can represent you but yourself, right? So don't send somebody else to speak on your behalf or somebody else to represent who you are. You've got to be present. You've got to put your entire foot forward. Like they say, when you go and you make the effort and you do the job, uh, people will know that you did
Yes.
the job. So you don't have to be saying, "Well, I did this and I did that." And it's like, no, your work should show your effort. Your work should show your commitment.
I want to thank you for sharing in a short period of time. We don't have enough time to do justice to your incredible accomplishments, but in a short period of time, we did wanted to share with our viewers and our colleagues here how amazing your trajectory has been, and for them to know that que sí se puede, que you are a woman of impact, and just like you have been able to do it, that you're paving the roads for many. So gracias. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you. And we wish you the best on your new endeavor as well.
Thank you.